Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Faye Bishop Report where the culture is news. I only have one question to start this video off. Where in the hell did you guys get this from, and who is the source, and why is it not a single actor has confirmed nor denied it's true, yet you're passing it off as fact? Can I get a show of hands, please? Comments will do. Point me to the source. Show me the name of the actor with a direct quote. I don't care if it's from one of their social media pages or a phone conversation or a text message where they have confirmed or denied that this is in fact what they were paid to do this movie. You likely can't, and you know why you can't. However, you have accepted this narrative for a reason. The reason is the pay inequity argument. And while it is an argument to be had, a discussion that should be had, we should not be clinging to fake news to validate it. Because this fake news stuff and the fact that it goes viral so quickly and that we seem to be clinging to it simply because we're looking for anything to grab hold to validate our arguments, it's become quite fucking annoying, to be honest with you. The biggest reason I find it annoying is because all of a sudden everyone has this newfound obsession with counting other people's money. When did that become cool? And why isn't the rest of the world being let in on it? The other reason why I find this super annoying is because you have a bunch of people trying to use their 9-to-5 job or 8-to-4 job, tax exemption, W-2 form receiving logic to try to understand why Hollywood actors, someone who isn't even in the same tax bracket as you, are being paid a certain way. You can't. And what makes you think that you can? Many of you who are upset about this aren't familiar at all with the entertainment industry. A lot of you, I can guarantee, don't even work there. You're not familiar with how SAG-AFTRA pay scale rates work. You don't understand how contracts are negotiated. You don't understand how an agency plays a role in how contracts are negotiated. You don't understand commissions. A lot of you don't even know that the writers who write the scripts for a lot of these films are paid less than the actors. You're talking about a business you know nothing about, a group of people you don't know. And it's just causing a lot of confusion, too much compare and contrast, and lots of finger pointing at people versus industries and systems. And I've been noticing a lot of this going on for quite a while now. We're getting upset and ostracizing people versus challenging and fighting against industries and systems, private sector, public sector, and how all of this plays a role in the pay inequality situation. To take it a step further, since we're having the discussion, when the grill masters and the fried cooks of McDonald's were all picketing for a fair, livable wage several years ago, many media publications wrote articles that were in opposition of that, and a lot of people, meaning the general public, agreed with it. They agreed that these people didn't deserve $12 to $15 an hour. Yet for some reason, everybody thinks that a celebrity deserves millions and millions of dollars. That's why I'm saying we don't realize we exercise the very same elitist attitudes that we accuse Donald Trump and everybody else of exercising. We just don't realize we're doing it. But we do. Why do I say that? It's simple. For whatever reasons, many of us feel that someone who makes $7.25 per hour isn't deserving to make $5 or $6 more. But we are all for someone who makes $250,000 per film making $2, $3, $4, and $5 million more. It's just really interesting to me how we see poor people versus how we see rich people. You know, the little guy who makes hardly any money asking for a few extra bucks isn't deserving of that money, but someone who's rich is definitely deserving of more. And both parties are actually arguing the same thing. They just want equal pay from whatever respective industries that they work in. And that's the part I just always find ironic in this gender pay gap, pay inequality argument that is being had. As I stated many videos ago when Monique was going off about Netflix, gender pay gaps and wage inequality is not some Hollywood celebrity issue. It is an American issue. Okay? It is something that every single one of us is dealing with. It is the government and our economy that allocates income and wealth, and that is who creates the winners and losers of this whole thing. But instead of challenging, yet again, I keep repeating, the system and these industries, public sector and private sector, we're getting pissed off at people. A shiny example of how pissed off we tend to get at people, Mark Wahlberg, Michelle Williams. There was a situation a couple of months ago where they had to do some reshoots on a movie that they did, I believe. His agent negotiated a certain salary for him. Her agent negotiated whatever salary for her. Her salary was less than his. I don't know what happened. The media put out a bunch of stories. Twitter just got into bully mode as they always do. Made the doggone guy feel so bad. He donated the salary to the Time's Up movement. Did that do anything to change shit? No, it didn't. Y'all just bullied the guy into giving up his money all because he made more than she did. That does not fix systems in place. All y'all did was it's a form of social bullying. You just bullied the guy into giving up his money. You made him feel bad. Did Mark Wahlberg giving up any of his money to the Time's Up movement help raise or increase minimum wage? No, it didn't. Is it going to help the cast of Black Panther get more money for their next film? No, it's not. Is it going to help Michelle Williams negotiate better pay for her next film? No, it's not. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Gender inequality, income inequality, and the pay gap and all of that is pretty much the sole contributing factor to poverty in America. The health crisis, crime, class mobility, and basically just the backbone of the American dream. How do we fix that? It's not going to come by way of Hollywood. Okay? Giving the cast of Black Panther higher salaries for their next film is not going to increase wages for everybody else. Let's just start there. Okay? How do we fix this? My opinion, let's start with making quality education accessible and affordable for all of these children. Low income through college. Okay? Then we could start by raising the minimum wage across the board, not just in certain states, but across the board. How do we start to work on this? Well, we have to challenge Congress on that. Everybody thinks that Donald Trump has this magic button that he could push to get all that done. He doesn't. You have to challenge your legislation to get all of this done. And we're not doing that enough. We're just zooming in on people. Okay? And then we need to combat discrimination and do a lot more investing in minorities and women. Okay? We're not doing that. We also need to expand access to capital and encourage entrepreneurship. Now, that's my opinion. I know some people may disagree, but in my opinion, those are the key things that need to be done in order to narrow the wage inequality gap. I don't know. Tell me what you think, guys. Let me know how you feel about this video. Let me know how you feel about this argument. Do you think that giving the cast of Black Panther more money is going to fix everybody's problems? And helping your favorite Hollywood celebrity is going to fix the problems in the world? I don't think so. Maybe you do. But either way, this is definitely dialogue that we need to continue to have. But we need to start challenging systems instead of people. It's the only way that we can get a clear, concise solution to the problem to fix what's going on. So leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will holler at you guys next video. Ciao.